What's going on, YouTube? Andremon, I'm here back with another DFS video. Today we got my favorite MLB DFS plays for both DraftKings and FanDuel for Monday, May 14th. Let's start this week off strong with a winning lineup in baseball. I'm going to go over my favorite players at each position. And make sure you hit that subscribe button so you see the rest of my lineup videos, and make sure you hit that like button for me. I really do appreciate it. So starting off the bat at pitcher, we have Carlos Carrasco. He is the second most expensive pitcher on the slate, but the reason I picked him is because he's got a great matchup. 30th best hitting team. He's going up against that Detroit. Detroit is doing terrible this year. Should be really good for Carrasco to get a lot of strikeouts and not give up many runs at all. And he's been pretty solid lately, 73, 50, 52. So 3 out of the past 5 games, he's been super, super good. I think he has another really great game versus Detroit tonight. So definitely like this guy a lot at pitcher. Yes, he does cost a lot, but I think it's going to be worth the cost for sure. At first base / catcher, we have Yonder Alonso. A little bit of a cheaper option for you guys. Get some of that value. He's projected about 9.1 points at only 2,800, so not too bad. He does hit a pretty decent amount better against lefties, which he's going up against. Opposing pitcher, 30th best in the MLB, so nothing to be worried about. In that 5th hole, he's got a decent amount of home runs, so good chance of RBIs for Yonder. He's been all right. He got 10 and then 28, and then it looks like he didn't play for a couple games, but he's averaging about 9 per game, and at this price point, I think he's a little bit undervalued, so that's why I picked him. Should be a pretty good play. At second base, we have Scooter Gennett. He is a little bit expensive, but definitely not the most expensive on the board. But he definitely is my favorite second baseman on the board, just looking at the stats and stuff for tonight, simply for the fact that he's been hot lately. Look at that: 12, 38, 35, 22, 32, or 31. His recent value has been super, super good, as well as he does hit a little bit better against lefties. His matchup's good, 27th best pitching staff in the MLB. So I really, really like Scooter Gennett here. Should be a very good play, as well as you're saving money by not spending up on guys like Albies, Baez, and then, so not too bad of a play, mid-level cost, but I really do like Scooter Gennett. Before we go to the next guy, I just want to let you guys know about this program I'm using to pick all my players. It is called Draft Dashboard. It's a software I use, and it literally tells you all the stats you need to know about DFS players. It ranks them for you. You can click here to find studs that nobody would think of. Click here to find sleepers that nobody would think of. You can see top players today, what games are going. You can have it make lineups for you, and then you can optimize it. So literally anything you would ever need about DFS is on this tool. And I'll leave a link in the description for a 7-day trial for just $1. Definitely worth your money, because you make a couple good lineups, you're going to be winning a lot of money. So this is all I use for DFS. There's a lot of people that use all these different websites and all that. All I use is this, and it works super well. So like I said, link in the description to the Draft Dashboard trial. We will go back on to third base. So Daniel Descalso, really like this play. Doesn't cost too much, pretty cheap option, but definitely my favorite guy at third base, especially for his price. Hits a little bit better against lefties, which is good. Betting at the 2 hole, so he should get some decent at bats. He went 13 and then 9 and 9, so 3 out of the past 5 games he hasn't been too bad. But he's going against not that great of a pitching staff. Versus Milwaukee, he was ranked A100 by Draft Dashboard, so definitely something to be noted. They definitely like something about him in this matchup, so you gotta put that into consideration. At shortstop, we have Francisco Lindor, a little bit of a more expensive option, most expensive shortstop on the board, but well worth it, trust me. He's been doing pretty well lately: 56, 12, 25, 22, and then 9. Recent value has been pretty solid. Bat and leadoff, gets over 4, averages over 4 at bats per game. Does bet a little bit better against that. And then 30th best pitching staff in the MLB. So nothing too hard for Lindor, and he was ranked A100. So definitely like Lindor in this matchup. He's healthy. And yeah, I think he's going to score a lot of points versus Detroit. And then finally, for our outfield, we have, where do I have it? Right here, David Peralta. Mid-level price option, but you are saving money spending up on guys that are like 5,000 and stuff. Bets a little bit better against lefties. It's a home game, batting first, gets around 4 at-bats per game. He's gone 13, 22, and 9, 3 out of the past 5 games. Not too bad. Not too great of a pitching matchup, as the pitcher's not that great, so should be pretty good for Peralta, and he is better against lefties, as I said. And so, yeah, he was ranked at 100, so definitely another thing I put into consideration. Definitely like this guy is more of a value play. So I hope you guys did enjoy these. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And if you do want to check out Draft Dashboard, I'll actually have a link to my review video of it in the description, as well as I'll have a link to the 7-day trial. So I'll see you guys with another lineup video tomorrow.